Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm just trying this live on. I think I might have tried it out before. I'm just trying to go live, just to try some things out. So if anybody that knows me, this is just my 2 cents page. And if y'all been kind of following my condition, y'all know I have frontal alopecia. So I wanted to come on here raw so y'all can see where my progress is. I have not been getting my injections since this year began, sadly to say, because of the fact that I no longer have any health care insurance. I've been dealing with it for the last 2 months not having health care. I had it before then, so don't get me wrong. And I'm trying to figure out, I don't know if I've been this year. I don't even know if I've been this year. Somehow or another, they said I owe them some type of, I owe them from something that wasn't billed from last year. And I've been there since then, but because I don't have $110 right now, I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't have $110 to give y'all at the moment. Granted, I do need to start back going, getting my treatments and all of that, because, I was in the progress. That's why I haven't uploaded anything. That's why I haven't, that's why I haven't uploaded anything, because I haven't been going. And so now I want to start back going. I'm not saying, I don't know if my hair is at a standstill right now. I have been putting like little oils and stuff up here. I still do have that, I can't think of it right now because it slips my mind. I have a lot of stuff on my mind. But I do have some things that, some other little like mousse type stuff I put in my hair every night, like once a day that she had prescribed me. It's like hair growth stuff. So I've still been using that when my hair is not done. I did go get my hair cut today. Got my sides together and the back. Shout out to my sister cousin. It pays to have a barber in the family because she got me right together. But this is how I want it. I want to keep my hair shaved all the way around and just have this grow out and down if I can. But shout out to her for getting me together. Feels so good because all this had grew all back. So I've been dealing with that, with this, so I've been feeling some type of way, so I'm actually kind of being brave coming on here, showing y'all, so y'all can see where I'm at with this frontal alopecia. So like I said, I've been trying to get me some insurance again. Now that I'm working part-time, DHS cut you totally off. I went up there today to take them my business and all that kind of stuff so they can see if I can qualify for something. Because right now it's been really stinging me, having to pay out of pocket for my insurance. I had to get new glasses, my lenses, because my eyes are a little bit better now. So all of that. So yeah, it's been a lot going on as far as that. And this shit has been stinging me very, very much so. To where I can't go get something like this that's hella important. I just don't have $105, well, $10 to give them, even though I need to start back going getting my treatment. But I feel like I have to set that on the back burner for now because I need to go for my health. I see a cardiologist, I go to the pain management, doctor. So I do have things that I feel like I need my health. I need, my stuff like this because I had been feeling this. I had to get cold medicine. Stuff like all that kind of stuff. So this have to be put on the back burner for now. Because me paying on the pocket for my medication and my doctor's visits have been stinking. I mean, stinking. I made a Twitter earlier to Jennifer Granholm because she needs to do better by Michigan before she leaves out of office. And don't get me wrong, I do love her. I voted for her twice. I was for her. I was fighting for her. I was just like, I was rooting for her. Like, oh yeah, I'll lay off her. That's the girl. She for the people. She needs to do better as far as Michigan goes, as far as these DHS shits, because she gonna have to raise the bar. I don't even know if it's the Senate, the state, the Senate. I don't give a damn who it is. They need to raise the bar as far as what a person can make and still qualify for medical benefits or, some type of assistance. Not saying somebody has to rely on this shit. That's not the case. But at the same time, At the same time, make it make sense. Yeah, they want to keep our foot on the necks, keep people damn near homeless. That's why everybody's staying with somebody, because it's hard trying to live out here on your own. It's hard. That's why my son, all of my kids, and I'm thankful, they do have their own place. But as far as my son goes, or any of my children, if they be like, can I get $1 or two because XYZ, I don't have a problem if I have it to send. I don't have a problem with that because I want to help y'all maintain y'all independence. And I'm rooting for anybody to maintain their independence. But this shit is hard because this shit is fucking high. These houses are not all of that. Let's just be clear. They want us to be making 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times the fucking rent for this that I'm applying to. Are you serious? So if you really thought that I'll make that kind of money, I would be applying to rent your place. You really think that I would be applying? Okay. It's now raining outside. It's thundering. I don't like thunder, but I just wanted to stand by the kitchen and just catch this breeze. So I was off today, so I was able to go get my should be definitely. I just wanted to upload. I wanted to try this live thing again on my page. That's just my 2 cents what you guys are on. Please like and subscribe to my page as well. It's kind of like I've been dealing with a lot emotionally. I just lost a friend. I wouldn't say been estranged. We just kind of like drifted. We didn't fall out. We didn't anything like that. It's just like she used to do my nails and everything, and for years, and she just stopped doing nails. She retired, and once she retired, she just kind of like she just went out the spotlight. Every now and then she might say, "Hey, I'll do your," if I had something going on, or if it's my birthday or something, I'll be like, "Hey," she'd be like, "Okay, I'll just do you," and that's it. She might even dip out and do mine, and that's it. I'm gone again. So, but when she pretty much retired from doing nails, which she really was good, she just stopped doing nails. So she just went her way, and we just kind of drifted. But like I said, we didn't fall out or anything like that. But it hits home because she's passed, and her sister does my hair from time to time. Y'all might see my post if I say I go to the GOAT. That's her sister. So I'm just using this time because I wanted to really express my condolences. I mean, like and I don't want to, be too emotional, but this shit hurts. Because at one point, when all of our kids, because all of our kids are now grown, her kids, my kids, all our kids came up together. That's how tight we all was. This circle of us. Being up at the shop, just kids being up at the shop, getting services, getting stuff did, she even did all my kids' nails and feet and all that. We would have, daughter day, and she would do all our nails and feet and stuff. So my kids, she did their nails, toes, and all that. Like my kids grew up going to her and all that. So, and what I'm saying is to say, as when our kids were little, me and her was like this. I mean, we was tight. We was like thick as thieves. We was just tight. I mean, I used to pick her kids up from school for her. Whenever she was like, booked, I'd be like, I'll go grab them. She'd be like, would you? I'd be like, yes. I used to take her mother to work. I used to pick up her nephew. All of that. Like, that's how tight me and her was. And this shit stings. Like, it just hurts. It really, really stings. And it hurts, y'all. Like, for real, for real. And I didn't have a good day the other day. And I think I had a not good day the other day. I've already taken off from work because our service is this Monday. So I've already taken off from work for that. And I can't fathom how her sister feel. I can't imagine what her mother is going through. My heart bleeds for them. They just buried their brother. They just lost their only brother back in like January of this year, if I'm not mistaken. They just buried their little brother. It was only 3 of them. And they just buried their brother. And now her sister is now gone. So it's just she's the only one left, which is the stylist. Like I said, one sister did the nails, the other sister did the hair, and she's the only one left now. And I just I can't fathom that. Now when they lost their brother, I said I know how y'all feel because I've lost two brothers, so I know that feeling. But to lose a sister, I don't know how that feel. And I pray, I don't want to know how that feel. Well, when you lose a sibling, it's a different kind of hurt versus you losing your parents, your grandparents, your aunties, your uncle, your cousins. You love them equally, but it's a different kind of hurt when you lose a sibling. Whether y'all close or don't speak or estranged, it's a different kind of hurt. But when y'all tight and close, that's it. That shit stings. It fucking stings. A broken nail. But it stings. So it just hit home for me. And I know my kids was like, Ma, I know you hurt because at one point that was your girl. Exactly. Even the nephew was like, y'all used to be locked in when we was kids. Now I feel bad because I've never taken a picture with her. And so now, as much as I love pictures, and I always be talking about, I hate seeing people obituaries and they have old pictures because they don't have any current pictures, with your people. And I'm really big on that, like taking a picture because that means a lot, And I mean, it's different. It's different if you're going through your childhood, like like an obituary, little pictures and things go on. But to just you find an old picture from, and that's all you have, that bothers me a lot. Cause I mean, time in life is too short now, and it's bothering me because I'm in my 50s. I'm 50 years old now. Yes, I said that. I can't believe I just revealed that. But, and she was only a year older than me. Now, God willing, I'll be 51 in September. She just turned 52 in like February of this year. What do you mean she's passed? What do you mean? What do you mean she's gone? My sister cousin called and told me, like, cuz are you sitting down? I said, and I was just walking out the doctor's office from getting a physical. Okay, this was Juneteenth. Matter of fact, when I got the news that she passed on Juneteenth. And I got this whole big thing. We do with fireworks, which we still do. We still did because, we had all this stuff playing, barbecue and all that. And I had just, got in my truck. I'm like, yeah, I'm sitting down. What's up? Why, what's up? She like, such and such died. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, no. I'm like, no. And I just couldn't stop saying no. She like, cuz, just calm down. I just kept saying no. No. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. I just kept saying no. No. You're not telling me this right now. You're not telling me this. What the fuck you mean? What? I was just like, I became angry. My cousin was like, just calm down. Just calm down. Let me talk to you. Let me just say what happened. I was just like, oh my God. I just kept saying it like, no. No, you're not telling me this. You talking about the wrong person. Like, I just seen her on socials with her sister. They was at somebody's get together. What do you mean? But like I said, me and her she never was a big social person like that. She would jump on, jump back off, comment, like that. The most you really would see her because she just didn't do all that like we be. Hey, she just wasn't. She'd do her a little bit and that's it. She was on and off, on and off. And the most you would pretty much see her is if her sister posted something like an event or something they was at. Then yeah, because she was always with her sister and everything like that. Then you would see, okay, she was there. They had, they went out, stuff like that. I'm just never was a club person like that anyway. I just never. That just really wasn't me. If I'm out and about somewhere and I'm posting something, it's like at my cousin's appreciations or like a dinner or something. Not saying whoever like to go out, have a good time. That do you. That's just never been me. I've never been a club type person like that. But I still know how to step out. I like to do concerts and festivals and jazz fest, and that's the type of shit I like to do. Shane, well, Aretha Franklin Park now, because I'm from Detroit, y'all. You know, so that's the stuff I like to do. You know, pretty much. But I just can't find them, and then I've already had just lost two cousins within a week of each other on my dad's side of the family. And I just couldn't fathom that either. I didn't know that one person was sick. I'm like, I had just seen something she posted not too long ago. I commented on it because we would communicate via Facebook with this particular cousin. Now this other cousin lived out of town, but I would communicate with her via Facebook. I had no clue until via Facebook is how you find out about your loved ones. I didn't even know. My sister called and told me, blankly blank, you know, transition, she was sick and now she passed. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I didn't even know she was sick. I would have went and seen her. I would have went and sat and talked with her. I didn't even know she was sick. And it angers me because about there's no communication in family. I don't care what side of the fence you on, or your father, you know, your father's side, your mama's side. You know, it's always been like a division. It's always been about my mom's side of the family because that's the side of the family that we cater to, that we closest to. But my dad people, those still my people too. And they always feel some type of way because they see me post stuff with my mom's side of the family. And they like, well, we your family too, just as much as they are. And they're absolutely right. They really are. They really are absolutely right. And my father never made a difference between my mom's side, you know, or the family. He always called he always called my cousins his nieces, his nephews. He never not said, well, these is my nieces and nephews from marriage. He never said that. He always said, this is my nieces, these are my nephews. It never was a division like, oh yeah, this is just her side of the family because I married her. He never did that. He never did that. So, I just feel like at the same time, oh, hey, is that my sister chiming in? I think my sister just chimed in. I never felt like, I feel like y'all could reach out to me too. It always has to be me who does the reaching out. Y'all being a bigger person. I'm done with all that. I'm done doing a lot of shit. When I turned 50 last year, I had my milestone. I said, Lord, I'm gonna do a lot of things differently. I'm about to move differently, and I've been standing on my business, and I mean that. Y'all can reach out to me too. It don't always have to be a bad fucking occasion. I don't want to always hear from you when something is fucked up. Reach out to me and say, hey, cuz, what's up? You wanna do some brunch? You wanna go have some dinner? You wanna have something? Sure, yeah, I'm for that. Let me check my schedule because I'll be working. If I'm not cool, let's go do that. I don't want to just reach out to you because something is fucked up or something is a bad situation. Reach out to me when shit is good too. And then vice versa. I will receive it just as well as it's given. It has to be a two-way street here. I did not know my cousin was sick at the time. Nobody told me until she passed. My other cousin who was out of town, I had no clue what happened with her. I had to read about it on Facebook. I had to watch her. I had to watch her service on Facebook, which was fine because she don't live here. She live out of town. So I had to stream it and watch it on Facebook. Me and her was around the same age too. She has two young girls she done left here. The lady who just passed, she has two sons that she done left here. Make it make sense. I can't imagine how her mother is feeling right now. I just can't imagine how her sister is feeling. But my sister cousin, she can relate. Now she's the only person who can say, I know how you feel, because she's lost a brother and a sister, and it's just her left. Her mother, which is my auntie. She can say to them, I know how y'all feel. I can't say that. When it was just a brother, I could say that. But now I can't say that because I can't fathom. And I don't ever have to know how that feels. Whether which I have a lot of sisters anyway, but it's just a point of, I don't want to lose none of them. Now I can see if it was an illness or, God forbid, cancer, then you could prepare yourself. But to just to be taken abruptly and you like, wait, what? What just happened? That type of thing, that's even more. It's even more like, it's a more of a, if a, of a you're not understanding type of hurt. So, that being said, I've really been mentally drained about it. I told them I can help out in any kind of way as far as they need me to bring anything, do anything, which they've already told me they wanted me to bring some stuff because I signed up to bring something. Well, I'm just going to get a t-shirt made, and it's funny because before all of this happened, on Facebook bring up your memories. Her memory had just came up prior to me finding out about her demise, and it said when she did my nails, and it said her name. So I'm gonna get that put on the shirt because it's my hands, her name, and that means a lot. So when I went down my little archives, it's so many times I wanted to do like a collage, but because she would always take pictures and just post. We would post. She would take the pictures, I would post. But this time it had her name on it. And I noticed that. So that's the one I'm going to get that put on the shirt. And I'm going to just get a picture of her face on my shirt as well. And, that's what I'm going to wear to her services. So, yeah. This one really, 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 really hits home. And I'm heartbroken. I really and truly am. And I don't have any pictures to post of me and her, and I was really bothered by that. But having to talk with my sisters on our Marco Polo, she made a good valid point. She said, you may not have any pictures to post, but the memories y'all have, can't nobody take that away from you. And we all know y'all have good memories together because everybody know how tight y'all was at one point. So with that being said, it made me feel so much better because I really felt like, dang, all these years I've been knowing her, we never taken a picture together. I don't have no pictures of her just by herself or anything. All this time we've been around, we never took a picture. We didn't even a playing type picture. We just never did that. And I just like, dang, but, the memories you can't take away. And that's why I said what I said, and I'm thankful for that because that made me feel so much better. You can't take the memories away. Pictures can get destroyed, phones can get erased, pictures, like she said, all that. And it made good, valid points. They can't take the memories that y'all have away. And y'all have and we have great memories together. We've been estranged, but we have good memories together from back when we was tight. We was like this at one point. So I just want to jump on here just to, let you all know what's been going on in my little crazy life. I'm just like, it's 50, a cutoff mark now is, nothing is promised. But every time I look up, somebody's dying. That's in their 50s. So, of course, that's making me feel some type of way. Somebody else, some influencer just passed. She's 51. That's making me feel some type of way. Michael Jackson died today. It's the 25th of it. Today's the 25th marks Michael Jackson's day he died. Michael Jackson was 50 when he died. Make it make sense. 50. Is this some type of cutoff point? I thought we were given 70 years, and anything over 70, you were considered extremely blessed. Because that's what the Bible says. We supposedly promised 70 years or something. I might be quoting it all wrong, but my sister can clarify that. Something about 70 years. And even then, I want 70 more. I want 70 plus. I don't want to check out of here. I want to see my grandkids grow up. I want my kids to, I'm glad my kids, I'm blessed that they're grown and I have all my grandkids and they know me and they love me, but I want to see my grandkids grow up. I want to see them become good, successful young men and women, because I only have one granddaughter. I want to see them do good things with their life. It's scary. It's really scary. It just makes people need to just put this shit together. We need to get life insurance and everything. Because I don't want nobody scrambling. When I leave here, I want to make sure my kids are good. I already told my kids, like, hey, if God forbid something happened to me, I want y'all just to have me did up or cremate me, and I want all y'all just to divide my ashes up equally. I want to make sure y'all good financially. Y'all do no fish fries and no going for me's. Not knocking it. If you have to do what you have to do, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I don't want my children to have to do that to give me a proper send off, if that makes sense. Okay. If anybody want to pitch in and help, please allow them to do so, like I'm doing now. So, whether it's suddenly, abruptly, it just made me really, really, really want to get my shit in order. And I'm really tomorrow, I'm about to really call this life insurance place and saying, hey, give me the good policy that you can get, because I don't want my kids to have to scramble to have to bury me or give me a proper home going. Real talk, I don't want that. So I'm gonna get off here. I've been on here for almost 30 minutes, but I just wanted to jump on live and just talk. I'm just on some real shit. And this is what I've been dealing with, and this shit is draining me mentally right now. Me not having no health insurance is draining me mentally. I'm literally paying all my bills this weekend for this month extremely late, and then next week is a new month, and I have to start all over again. Not to mention, we're in the process of moving as well, because our lease is up on the 20th of next month, and I'm okay with that. But we still got to have money for that as well, and still pay rent here upon us moving next month as well. I'm just not finna pay my rent and stuff, car note, everything this weekend extremely late. And I've never paid my car note this late. I always pay everything at the same time and get it out the way. But because I had to go to 3 doctor's appointments this month, pay for 3 different, medicines and all of that, I had to do, what I need to do, because I need my medicine. I need to make sure I'm good health-wise and blah, blah, blah. I had to pay for all of that. So I'm like, damn, I can't even pay my rent on now, because I need to pay for my, for me to go to the doctor, get my medicine and all that shit. Gas, all of that. Washing clothes, gotta pay for that. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. But God is a good God, and He knows my struggles. He knows what I'm dealing with financially, and I hope that He'll bring me out of it on top. Hopefully, I'll be coming back on with a testimony soon. But I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna keep loading, getting more content out here for sure. Even if it's just to say, hey, I had a good day at work, I had a bad day at work. Whatever the case is, I'll get more content out here. Because right now I'm off, and I don't go back to work until Saturday anyway. So, depending on how I feel, the fireworks down out here is tomorrow, in the area where I stay in. So they finna have everything blocked off. They even told us we can't park on the street, so we all gotta park in the back and all that kind of stuff. So I might go to the track tomorrow. Who knows? And just try to ease my mind and get a good workout in and stuff like that. So with that being said, everybody, that's just my 2 cents. And you all have a blessed and wonderful, prosperous day. I'm gonna finish cooking my dinner. I'm gonna watch that new special that everybody talking about on Netflix, the Polygamist or some shit. I'm gonna watch that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and watch. I'm gonna start watching that. Try to binge watch on my days off. So, you all have a blessed and prosperous day. That's just my 2 cents. Signing off. Wait, did I hang up? Oh, here we go. Trying to hang up.